Hey fellas, how are you keeping? I hope that you are doing very well. Welcome to the kitchen today for a shave in the kitchen. And you will likely see a few more of these as the decoration to the shave den, aka the spare toilet, is ongoing. I have my lovely True Fit and Hill Silver Badger brush today, and I really like this brush, guys. It is absolutely great. I've got it loaded with soap, and the soap today is another fabulous soap from Mr. Murray's Grooming Products. This one is Adventure in Portofino. The main scent notes are grapefruit, lemon and vetiver. It is a scent of the Italian Riviera, brought to you from the English Riviera today. It smells very much like the scent that I call an Italian citrus, and it is based on Bleu de Chanel. It's got a lovely fresh opening with a grapefruit and a lemon, and that is tempered slightly by the other scents in the soap. Very, very nice indeed. I know there's some cedar in this, and Mr. Fox there on his scooter. Fabulous. So we'll look forward to this today. First time I've shaved with this, guys, so definitely looking forward to today's shave, because can you see I've got quite a lot of growth, and it is very hot today for the UK. It is a mere 27 degrees in the house here. Most of the curtains are closed up where the sun is. That's quite hot enough for me, gentlemen. I know it is nothing compared to the temperatures that some of you gents have to put up with. Here we go. Let's get a drop of water into this soap. Now, Graham's soap is a vegan base. But he's been in touch with me recently, and he's going to send me a sample of a tallow-based soap that he is experimenting with. So that will be very interesting indeed. I'm looking forward to seeing how that compares to this base, because this is excellent soap. Drop more water. I tell you what, guys, it is lovely on a hot day to be shaving with cold water. Absolutely lovely. I obviously didn't load my soap. I obviously didn't load my brush enough, because I'm not getting as good a lather as I would like. So we will go back to the soap. No harm, no foul there. Oh, how are you keeping, guys? What's the weather like where you are then? course my uncle in Australia, it's their winter. So while I sit here and talk about the summer, it's not so warm for my poor old uncle. This is a lovely comfortable brush. There we are. Now, put that there just on the edge of the screen. So the razor I've got today is a Gillette razor, but it is their Heritage razor from 2019, I seem to remember, and it came in this lovely case, which I love, with some instructions, and it came with a packet of 5 Gillette Platinum blades. And I'm just going to take one of these today and just use them up. I do like the handle on this, which is a copy of the common bar handle that was produced by Gillette in the 1930s on some of their razors. There we are. Let me swap bolts here. Swap sides. Here we go. I've always enjoyed the shave with this razor. It is a shave very like a Mueller R89 or an Edwin Jagger DE89. That sort of shave. I think the smaller handle really brings something to this razor, and it suits me down to the ground, guys. You know, this really is the level that I enjoy shaving this. Easy, comfortable, no irritation, just spot on. Oh, it's really good to have a shave, guys. I think I've got about a week's worth of growth there, so it really is fabulous to have a shave. Absolutely brilliant. I've not got any aftershave today. I've literally got stuff shoved in boxes because of the redecoration. So I just picked out a Nivea moisturiser today, and I will make do with that after this shave. There we are, first pass, and all that growth has just gone so easily. Fabulous. Well guys, I wrote to Cunard today, the cruise shipping company. Just as an aside, when my mum and dad bought their first house, and that was the house in which I was born and my sister was born, I suppose I lived there till I was 5 or 6 years old, but the gentleman they bought it from used to work on the River Tyne as part of a shipyard where they decommissioned the old cruise liners from the 20s and 30s. And I don't remember any of this, but apparently my room, which was the smallest room of in a two-bedroomed house, was decorated with the decor from one of these cruise liners. So it had oak panelling on all of the walls, and the light fittings were from a luxurious liner. I think that's fabulous. I'd really like that today, but there we go. So I wrote to Cunard because I've always had a liking for those Art Deco style travel posters. And I know that in 2013-2014, Cunard made their own Art Deco style print for the front of one of their brochures, and of course it featured the sea, the rising sun, and the 3 Cunard cruise liners. And I just wrote to them asking if I could buy that as a print. So I think that would be rather a cool thing to have in the new shave den. I won't have room for a big poster, but you know, even if it was just a little thing on the wall, A4 maybe, I think that would look very nice. And of course, I overlook the sea here in Torbay. And when we were in the midst of COVID, when that first hit everybody, the bay was absolutely full of cruise liners that were just anchored up. With a minimum crew on there looking after the ships. So we'll see what they say, but that might be quite nice. Just rinse my cloth, guys. Oh, do you know, that's so nice today. It seems hot today because it was only 3 or 4 days ago, it was about 16 degrees. And then suddenly, poof, the sun comes out. Some of you guys are probably thinking you don't know how lucky you are compared to the heat where you might live. Now I've got my little Nivea Men Anti-Age Moisturiser. So anti-age, I think I need that. We'll put a little drop of that on. And had a very nice shave today, and I have enjoyed all the items I've used very, very much. That soap is lovely. That soap is lovely, and the scent is gorgeous. There we are, that's enough. I've not put a lot of moisturiser on, and I left my face damp. So just let that sit in there. I've got too much as usual. But I wanted to show you the colour scheme that I'm going for in the den. Now, some of you know that I'm not very well. I have a brain injury which gives me other problems. Let's just say that deciding to decorate the den by myself was not the smartest of ideas. I have set myself back a little bit. I manage my illness very well, so I actually forget sometimes how poorly I can be. So we might be having a shave in the kitchen for quite some time yet, because honestly, I think I may have to get somebody in to finish off, or it may just take me a long time. But in the meantime, what I've done, you've seen a picture on the community page of me where I've taken the tiles off, and it's looking in to the den and the toilet, and you can see the toilet and where the sink is on the back wall with a window above it. And on that wall, behind the toilet and the sink, I'm going to put this grey tile effect wall, what do you call it, a wall panel. So this is just a little sample. The tile surface would be like that, and you can see it's got this pretend grouting, so that's going to be nice and easy. Apparently you just glue the back, stick it on the wall. I'm going to go down either side with something like this, you know, where the two walls join, a little bit of trim or coving there just to smarten things up a little bit. And then I'm going to go up to about half of the window height, maybe a little bit less than that, and it'll also have a little bit of trim along the top there and go around the window. Now with that, I got another sample of a wall panel, and it was a beautiful colour, and I've tried to match that in a wallpaper, but I haven't been able to. But I've gone with this pink coloured wallpaper. Now that is a brave choice for me, but I think that it goes very nicely with the grey, pink and grey. Let me hold it a bit closer in the light so you can see perhaps. Anyway, there we go. So that is what's going on. I have found that choosing wallpaper, comparing samples of wallpaper with samples of tile, I found that very difficult to do. So there we go, that's where I'm at, guys. So today's shave, absolutely fantastic. There's all the good stuff. Thank you for joining me, and If I don't get it together to do it weekly for a little while, I know you'll understand, but for today, thank you ever so much for being part of my shave. Really appreciate it, and if you'd like to think about subscribing, I would love that. That would be great. Take care of yourselves. All the very best now. Bye bye.